Puffing up in the house here. I'm live again on the Tuff Show. Holy cow. Let's celebrate, right? Oh, yeah. All right, so Tough Enough back again. And so here's the deal. I've been gone for a while because in Illinois, we've had about 3,000 tornadoes. And when the tornadoes come in, they knock out the power. When they knock out the power, people call me for generators, and I have been busier than a one-armed paper hanger for the last 12 weeks. We've had 6 storms come through the area. 6. Let me put here. I got to put it over here so you can see it. 6 storms, and all summer long, it's been nuts. And then Canada, they catch fire, and then we have the smoke and all the other crap. So I've been working like a dog, and so I haven't had a chance to do a live show in a while, and I got to go down to Soldier Field tonight because I'm doing the power for Usher, and he's got some other people playing with him. So I got to drop some stuff off for this weekend, but I figured I'd do a quick show to say hello. So let's do it. And yeah. So hang on. I'm going to share a couple links real quick. I'll be right back. And we're going to talk about a few things. Because, like, the world is losing its mind, right? All right, let's get this thing started. Welcome to the Tuff Show. We're about to kick it off and have a fun night tonight. I had to start the live feed so I could go behind the scenes and get all of the links set up and all the other behind the scenes stuff. Once I get all that set in place, I will switch and start the show. Unfortunately, I can only do this stuff once the live stream is started. So be patient for a couple minutes. I'll be right back and we'll get this show on the road.
Snake boogie's got a hold on me. First thing I saw was a hitching queen, cut off shorts, legs long and mean. Blew me a kiss, then turned to smoke. Thought to myself, that body no joke. Truck bed rolling with a sea of beer. Cowgirls laughing, saying, get in here. Ravens dipping low like they're leading the way. Black wings flapping to the beat they play. There's a motel flickering in the side. Silhouette waiting in the neon twilight. Bull on the highway bucking in the heat. Girl on top moving to the rattlesnake beat. Rattlesnake boogie, hot as sin. Lost my mind, but I kept on grinning. Heat wave hitting, wheels keep spinning. Don't know where I'm going, but I ain't quitting. Rattlesnake boogie, desert dream. Girls in the sun like a movie screen.
All right, hang tight. I'm almost there. Just a few more links to put up, a couple things to do behind the scenes. We should be going here in about a little over 2 minutes. Maybe not even 2 minutes. Less than a minute. A little more than a minute. I don't know. Anyhow, just hang tight. I'm coming. There's a lot of crap to do behind the scenes here, so be patient. I'm on my way.
Ribbon circle dropping shadows on the sand. Felt the world melt right out of my hand. Whiskey bottles floating, dust devils dance. Whole damn desert caught in a trance. I yelled to the sky, hit me with your best. Every vision hotter than the rest. Bike kept rolling through the whirlwind black. Next thing I knew, I was finally back. Rattlesnake boogie, wild and free. Venom in my veins like a melody. Woke up parked where I shouldn't be. How I got here is a mystery. Rattlesnake boogie, let it roll. Took me for a ride, took a piece of my soul. Desert got a way of losing control. Rattlesnake boogie, man, it swallowed me whole. Stepped off the bike with once and I'm still riding it. Rattlesnake boogie, still buzzing in my head.
I'll tell you, folks, it takes that whole song for me to get the links out and share them and everything else. And the reason I have to do that is because you don't get a link until you start the live feed. So I have to start the live feed, then go, hold it, everybody. I got to go get my links and send it out. So here we are. Tuff Show. Haven't done one in a long time. I'm back again. It's been a while. It's been a crazy summer. Oh, my God. Storms out the wazoo. Like, when did Illinois become like Tornado Alley, right? We've got tornadoes all over the place, knocking the power out everywhere, and everybody's calling me for generators. I've had like zero personal life for weeks because storms go out, people call me, I have to scramble, get the generators out, back up their buildings. I only do this for commercial and industrial stuff. I don't do residential because there's a lot of homeowners do their own work to their houses and stuff. And if I back them up with a generator and there's a problem, their home burns down, like I'd feel terrible. So occasionally, if I have like a subdivision or a cul-de-sac, I can put a generator out with a power distribution panel, and then the homeowners run extension cords to me, and then they all pitch in to pay for the generator and stuff. I do that occasionally. Anyhow, that being said, so I'm doing all these generator backups. Gary, Indiana, and that whole area right there, Northwest Indiana, devastated. I mean, devastated. I never saw so many power lines down on the ground, so many people without power. They are still out of power since last Tuesday, the 11th of August. This is crazy how many people are out of power and how long it's taken them to repair it. When I was out there with my generators, I mean, I was delivering these things, and there were just power lines down all over the place. It was crazy. And so I feel bad for those people, and I did what I could to help. Unfortunately, my truck blew up, and so I'm having a little difficulty moving generators at the moment. I do have some friends that are pitching in with their pickup trucks to help me get things moved around, but yeah, it's been a very, very challenging week. So now I got power stuff going down to Soldier Field, which I'm bringing down tonight. That's for Usher. And then we had stuff there for Foo Fighters. Foo Fighter. So Foo Fighters, we did the power for that too. But what a crazy summer, you know? And then on top of that, so today, I don't know what the hell happened, but gold shot up massively, which is another sign that the dollar's about to collapse. So if you think things are expensive now, yeah. Trump's saying, hold my beer, it's going to get real expensive by next year. And it's not his fault. It's Joe Biden that blew the petrodollar in October of 22, which is why I started talking about gold and everything. But, you know, I digress. I don't want to go in there. But I'm not sure if I did this with the last show or not. I think I did, and I'm not sure if I did. But I did a little bit of sound and lighting work this year, and I did it at Great Lakes Dragway for a band called Dirty Looks. They played, I've got a video of them playing Tom Sawyer. They did an excellent job. I'll play a little clip of it. I don't want to go too far because Facebook will censor me. So if you're not watching me on Rumble, then chances are I'm going to get censored on Facebook. In fact, I'm going to log in real quick just to see if Facebook has me going. Looks like they do. I don't know if anybody's watching. Oh, one person watching. Anyhow, nope. Just Nick Munding talking about tolls in Wisconsin. So here's something that came up today on Facebook. So I keep trying to tell people that if you are an Illinois resident, those are the key words. If you are an Illinois resident, you don't have to pay tolls. The Democrats and Governor Pritzker signed into some kind of law, some exclusion for people who don't pay their tolls. And they did that for all the black people that live in Chicago because they were trying to get the black vote. And so they did that. And, but it applies to everybody. So when you drive down the tollway and you don't pay tolls, they send you a letter in the mail. Read it in your best Chinese accent. Also, you no pay fine. Or you no pay toll, so we send you fine. And then we are going to petition the state to suspend your license. Well, they're not going to. Many, many people out there have not paid their tolls since 2019. This law was passed in 2020. This also includes red light cameras. However, there is a hitch in the get along with the red light cameras. If you go through a town that has red light cameras and you blow the light and the camera takes your picture, but you don't park in that town, you just drove through, you never stopped there, it's a town you just drive through. Maybe you got lost one day and you made a wrong turn and went through a wrong town and you triggered one of those cameras. They can't do anything to you because the state will not pursue it. Okay? Even if you did it every day for weeks on end, the state will not come after your driver's license. They won't do anything to you. However, if you park in that town, the town that was issuing those red light tickets might boot you. And then you would have to pay them to get the boot off your car. And so then you would pay the red light tickets. But if you don't ever park there, they can't do anything to you other than taking the fines and the fees and whatever. They send it to a collection agency, but that collection agency does not affect your credit history or your credit record. Okay, it's just a collection. They hired somebody else to try to collect. You could tell them to go pound sand too. However, if you park in that town and their police force has their plate reader and they read your plate, they catch you in that town after you've accumulated a bunch of tickets, they probably will boot your car. And then the boot doesn't come off until you pay those fines. So in other words, if you don't ever plan on parking in that town, there's nothing they can do to you. Why more people don't know this, I don't know. But, I know why. Because you people don't pay attention when these laws get passed. Those of us that pay attention to things like when Biden blew the petrodollar, when Prickster signed this into law, just like when Democrats and Prickster signed in the law before Minnesota, that the law required tampon dispensers in all the boys' bathrooms, kindergarten through 12th grade. Because kindergarten boys need their tampons, right? So do the 12th graders. Sorry, they all do. They all need their tampons. So the Democrats and J.B. Prickster passed a law that requires all the public schools to put tampon dispensers in the boys' bathroom. There's no excuse for this. Now, I know out there somewhere there's going to be some liberal that's watching, but there's no excuse. Shut up. It's the boys' bathroom. Not the boys who think they're girls' bathroom. It's the boys' bathroom. The ones who were born with a twig and berries in between their legs. From birth. No excuse. Anyhow, I digress. Yeah. So I'm looking at Facebook here to see if this link is working. Looks like it is. So far, it's working on, cool. It's working on Rumble too. If you want to watch this show unabated and without any censorship, you can watch it on Rumble. Because when I play stuff like this, and I play more than 5 seconds of it, I get shut down by the Sig Heil Nazis on Facebook, which is a liberal entity, right? We all know that Meta and Facebook is liberal, Democrat, left-leaning, Sig Heil, right? The Jew haters. It's true. And the weird thing is there's so many Jewish people that are lefties. It's like if you're Jewish and you're a lefty, you're literally like signing up for your own gas chamber, you idiots. And don't tell me that the Nazis were conservative. They were not right-wing at all. The history books and all that say that. The news media say that, but who runs all that entity, right? The schools? Democrat. The media? Liberal. So you think they're going to say, yeah, we're the ones that hated the Jews and we're the ones that sent you to the gas chambers. No, they're not going to admit it. They're going to blame it on the conservatives. Who set the slaves free? Republicans. Who set the Jews free? Republicans. Jews should be Republicans. Only a retard Jew would be a leftoid. I'm going to leave it at that. Anyhow, what else is up? Oh, you know what? I didn't turn on the chat. Oh, crap. Hang on. Let me turn the chat on. Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. I forgot how to do it. Oh, there it is. Ah, crap. Go on stream. I got to put that up there. There it is. Read your comments. I'm sorry. I screwed up. Ugh. Everybody, look at all these people in it. I actually have friends now that log in, they see the show, and they're in the comments. My bad. I forgot to turn on the chat. It's been a while since I've done this. So there you go. The chat is on. It's working. I can read it now. Chicago boy, customs, he calling me a Jew. Oh, I'm not Jew. I'm mostly Irish. Top of the morning to you. Both of my grandfathers were Irish. I have a grandmother that had a little bit of Jewish. I had another grandmother that had Polish and German. So most of my grandparents were Irish, Polish, German. One was a little Jewish. Oy vey. Anyhow, got me pulled over in my service truck. Oh, because he's probably watching the show here. I'm replying to the comments. Relax. I'm replying. Oy vey. Speaking of which, did I ever get this? You know what? I know I have it. Hang on. I know I have this. I have a video, my favorite Jewish voice ever in the cartoon world. Here it is. Got to be in here. Nope. Wrong folder. Hang on, I'm looking. I don't mean to hold up the show, all right? Give me 1 second. Shit. I know I have it. I know I have it. Hang on, where the hell did I put it? Here it is. I found it. I just got to slide this in here. There it goes. All right, quick. This guy was like my favorite. Do you remember the Pink Panther, the ant, and the aardvark? What I do is eat an ant. All right, here we go. Watch this one for real quick.
What's that over there? Ooh, it looks like a picnic. I love picnics. My mother used to take me on picnics. I think I better get over there before the other ants in the neighborhood get the idea and take all the goodies. Hey, now that's good food. They don't fool around when they go on a picnic. These are good people. Hey, Ant.
There he is.
What's the matter? You lost, pal? I want to talk to you for a minute. As a matter of fact, I want to talk to you about your future. You're talking to the wrong guy. I'm semi-retired. It takes 200,000 ants just to make a decent sandwich, and I'm having trouble with just one, and the day's half over. Hey, speaking of the day half over, I gotta get this pie back to my little pad before it spoils. Okay, you asked for it. You try to talk nice to a guy, and he turns his back on you. So here goes. Coconut cream pie. You know how I know it's coconut? Because it's got a coconut in it, and it hurts. All right, Aunt, you better say uncle. You kind of overshot the landing strip there, buddy.
Okay, Aunt, I'm going to huff and puff and reverse and inhale you out of house and home.
Oh, man, there goes my Hepple white furniture and my pretty little Persian rug and all my Tabasco sauce.
With all the ants in the world, I gotta pick a kook.
It's just work, work, work all the time. I mean, it just ain't easy lugging a picnic home. I sure wish they'd deliver.
This time, instead of going to him, I'll force him to come to me, or vice versa, whichever works best, you know what I mean? This is a sight you won't see often. A grown aardvark making an anthill out of himself.
Boy, I tell you, it's a good thing us puny ants are strong, 'cause otherwise we just have to eat little things. Work, work, work. Sometimes I think a picnic is more trouble than it's worth.
You ever have the mumps? Well, I got the kind with seeds in it. And it's rough on the sinuses, believe me.
You gotta take it easy with bananas, 'cause one little bump and boy, you got yourself a bruised banana.
It's no use, Aunt. You won't give me the slip. How do you like that? He gave me the slip. And I just told him not to. Today we storm Hill 90.
Well, if he's gonna come in, I'm gonna get out. There ain't room in this anthill for both of us.
Even in the dark, I can find my way around these tunnels. What's this? I'll light a match and have a look. Look, how'd I know he'd have central heating? Hey, Aunt, just to notify you, the aardvark strikes again. Even again and again if necessary. No wonder he gets around so fast. He's got his own subway. Let's have a little light. On second thought, I like the dog better. I know what I'll do. I'll smoke him out. It's the cheapest cigar I could find.
Hey, what's the matter, pal? Didn't you read the warning on the package? Hey, can I do something for you, pal?
Oh, make a wish for me. Wish I was dead. You know, I'm thinking of starting an anti-ant protest movement. It's time somebody put their foot down.
Hey there, buddy. Be careful. You know the moral of this story? It's people who live near landmines should tread lightly, and I do mean lightly.
All right, there we go. All right, the ant and the aardvark, right? Yay. So, yeah, like I said, I haven't done a show in a while. That'll probably get me flagged. I don't really care. You know, whatever. How you like my guy in the back? I got him a little more color on him now, so he looks a little better than just being all purpley blue. So anyhow, I don't know. I figured I'd just do a quick show, see if anybody was out there. If you're paying attention, if you're not, that's good too. It's been a crazy summer. I'm hoping to go racing soon. I have a whole host of projects that I have not gotten to because all I do is work. Work. So anyhow, one last little thing here, and then we'll call it quits. But little schoolhouse rock, yeah.
Now, everybody try to find a good hiding place. This old tree is going to be the base. I'm going to close my eyes and hide my face and count to 100 by fives. Ready? Go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Ready or not, here I come. Apple, peaches, pumpkin pie. Who's not ready? Holler I. Oh, all right, I'll count it again, but you better get hit, kid. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. There. A bushel of wheat and a bushel of rye. Who's not hit? Holler I. 20 nickels makes $1. I didn't hear anybody holler. 5 times 20 is 100. Everybody got to be hit. All eyes open, here I come. Woo! Multiplying by 5 is a little like counting by 5. In fact, if you counted along on your fingers as you counted out loud by 5s, your fingers would tell you how many 5s you've got. Okay, let's count together now. Count on your fingers. 1 finger for each count out loud. Get set, ready, go. 5, 10, 15, 20, stop. 20. You got 4 fingers, see? That means 4 times 5 is 20. Let's try another one. Get set, ready, go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, stop. 35, 7 fingers. That's right. 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, let's try a longer one. Now, when you run out of fingers at 50, you see, because 10 times 5 is 50, then start over with the same fingers and remember that you owe 10. Get set, ready, go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, stop. 10 and 2, right? That's 12 fingers, and 12 times 5 is 60. See how it works? Now, you may notice that if you multiply 5 by an even number, your product will end in 0, and if you multiply 5 by an odd number, your product will end in 5. Okay, now let's do one more game of counting the 5s on our fingers. This is a long number. Keep going. Get set, ready, go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, stop. 85, 17 fingers. Look at that boy with 17 fingers sticking up. How do you do that, kid? Anyway, 5 times 17 is 85. You see, that's 3 5s short of 100. If you had 3 more nickels, 15 cents, and added the 15 to the 85, you'd get 100, right? Cause 5 times 20 is 100. Everybody got to be hit. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Ready or not? Here I come.
And just like that, I got a copyright strike from Facebook. Just sent me the message, and I don't care. I don't care. You know what? I wanted to put that out there because, there's so many retards on the internet. I figured I should bring back Schoolhouse Rock. And, here we go. Chicago Cowboys Custom says, does the $sign go before or after the number? It should go before. You know that. And by the way, I just noticed that my live feed on Facebook has already ended, but hey, if you're watching on Rumble, you didn't miss a beat. Look at that. Oh, that's funny. All because I played something that was educational. Facebook did not want anything educational on there. So if you were watching on Facebook, you lose. It's over. In fact, I'm going to look on Restream here real quick. Oh, yeah, it says unable to connect. I got to turn that off, and then I'll turn it back on here and see if it works. Let's see, if I turn it back on, does it work now? Probably doesn't. There's this, it's saying it's sending data. All right, well, let's see. I'm going to do a test here. I was going to end the show, but real quick, I'm going to do a test and see if this actually starts the live feed over on Facebook. Because you know what? I saw something. I read something where it said, hang on, I'm trying to work this thing now. Oh, yeah, see, right here. If you can see that, right here on my phone, it says, your video has copyright action rights from holders. Bleh. Oh, no, copyrights. Yeah, like I'm trying to make money off of it. I don't think so. And, here we go. It started back up again. So now, at least it says so on Restream. So maybe what I need to do is I need to turn the Facebook switch off when I start my live feed. Let's see if it's doing it again. Hold on. There it is. It started a second video. All right. So you know what? If I'm going to play something like copywritten, You know, who knows? You never know what I'm going to play, right? That's what it sounded like when I was driving through Gary, Indiana, with the power lines down everywhere. Anyhow, so if I play something like that and Facebook's going to flag me, what I can do is Restream has this switch on the screen, and I can go up and I can turn off Facebook. So if you're ever watching on Facebook, you might want to get the link that I post up on my page. Every time I do a live show, I always post the link to Rumble on my page. Now, if you're on Rumble and Chicago Cowboy Customs said, and I know who that is, but he said that when he's watching on Rumble that he gets ads in the middle of the show. It's $100. That's it for a year's worth of ad-free Rumble. $100. And you'll never have another ad on Rumble again. I highly recommend it. I mean, literally, that's less than a tank of gas these days. So for less than a tank of gas, you support a freedom of speech platform that does not censor me or anybody else. And for $100, there's no more ads. You know, the reason you're seeing the ads is because they got to make money to cover the cost of the servers. But if you give them $100, you got nothing to worry about. So there you go. Check it out. Pay the $100. I did. I love it. I think it's great. So anyhow, so that's the ending of that. And you know what? I'm not sure if I played this on the last show or not. I'm going to play it again this time. This is how I'm going to end the show. You're going to see a little bit of the band called Dirty Looks playing at Great Lakes Dragway. And I'm going to fade out this. You guys take it easy, all right? Here we go.
Modern day warrior, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. Don't mind is not correct. Don't put him down as arrogant. Just preserve a quiet defense. Writing out the day's events. The river. in today's Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you and the energy you trade. He gets right on to the friction of the day. Of the day. Of the day.
All right, turn my mic off. Oh, shit, there it is. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed that. And so if you didn't catch the first half of the show on Facebook and you're watching it now, well, guess what? Facebook blocked the first half of the show because I played something that had copyright in it. So guess what? If you just watch the damn show on Rumble, you'll never miss a beat. Nobody on Rumble missed anything. And I even think that this time, let me look. Yes, this time even YouTube didn't even shut me down. So it was only Facebook, the fascist Nazi liberals that they are. So anyhow, hope you guys had a good time. I got to get out of here. I've got work to do. And yeah, rumble.com. Go to rumble.com. No censorship. Conservative run. Freedom of speech. Good Lord. Hope you guys had a good time. Here's a little something that's going to trip the thing, and I don't care. Here we go. All right. You guys take it easy. I'm out of here.